Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Friday Night Football episode number 17. When I started Friday Night Football, I was wearing sweatshirts because it was still nice and cool. Now, honestly, I can sweat without a shirt. It's hot. Uh, where we are, 100 degrees, a couple days in a row. It's a little warm, so stay cool out there because it's kind of toasty. So, Friday Night Football, what I'm going to do tonight is because the EFL Championship starts tomorrow, I'm going to start doing a Wrexham replay. So, Wrexham is in they were in the League One last year. They came in second, got promoted, so they're in the championship. So, I'm going to replay their season. I'm going to do this kind of on a slow play a little bit, at least until I finish with my Champions League tournament. So, probably a couple games a week, and that's it. I'll highlight them here on the channel, but I will be doing them a little bit differently, and I'll show you that in a minute. First, the game news. The first thing is there was a request for the Turkish League, and so I'm working on that. I through the first couple of steps. I think there's 9 or 10 steps that I have to do to get everything done. The second and the fourth step are the most time consuming. So the first two steps are done, which is good. And now I get to actually go into getting everything kind of tied together and doing ratings. So it's kind of cool. Um, the other thing with game news, I created a website that hosts all of the sets, the custom sets I created. So the Delphi form, which I'll have a link to below, it's just the format of it doesn't allow for large messages. And the more sets I've been creating, the larger that first message on that thread became. And it was cutting it off and it was ugly and I didn't like it. So I moved everything off into a separate website. There's a link to it there. So if you click on that, then you can see a link to the custom sets, the extra rules, or actually the game rules and extra rules and information, and then a link back to this channel so you can watch the videos. Uh, that will be a work in progress. I'll keep adding to it. So as sets come out, I'll put them there. As sets get requested to be in the large set, I'll put them there. So I'll link to them there. Every set that I create from here on out will have the regular format and the large format. So this Turkish League that I come out will have both. And then moving forward, they'll all be that way. So that's really it for the game news. The other thing I wanted to show you is in relation to the large format cards. There's been a lot of talk about them. They're nice. The cards are nice. They look nice. They are baseball card size. So if you have that APA size card, um, that's kind of it. This is the Wrexham cards. So what I did is I went out and I found. Let me find this on Amazon, a binder that is a large format binder. It is a 3-ring binder. There's nothing in it right now, but it comes with, I think, 112 sheet pockets. So this will hold the large format card. The binder will hold those sheets, and it's 3 rings, so you can take them out. So when you play the games, I have Wrexham and I have Wycombe Wanderers here. I'm not going to be using those cards because I'm doing this game on the video, but for the games that I play that aren't on the video, I'm going to try to play them on the cards. Took me a while to get them all cut out. They are all cut out. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you is that folder with the binder, with the sheets is available, and it holds 12. So I have all the players, I have the goalie and the team card. I'll just put the subs off to the side. Still, it takes up more desk space. I think I'm going to get a little stand to put these on so I can have them kind of standing up, as long as they can't block the screen where I do my dice roller. The other thing, which is really cool, so Chris White he has a Facebook group. It's APA Custom Envelopes and Cards. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. I had a set of envelopes created for this league. So you can see how they are. There's Blackpool there. He's got the logo on them. Wrexham's here, which is very cool. Wycombe. So I have a set of these envelopes, and it's about, I think it's like 65 cents an envelope. So for a set of 24, it's going to be 20 bucks, whatever that is. He does fantastic work, and he does really, really quick work. I used to make these envelopes. When he created that Facebook group, he added me to that because I was doing some envelopes at the time, but he just makes them really fast. They're very high quality, sends them out to me. These are amazing. So I'll put a link to that. But the other thing that I'm working with them on, and I don't know if anyone's interested or not, He has his own print shop, so he can print these cards out. So you can print the large format cards and cut them. So they will come to you printed and cut, and then on the back side of it will be the logo of the team. So it's logo. It's not just the logo, but it's a design with a logo in it. So you'll have the front side, which will be the player card. The back side will be the logo, and they're in super high quality format. Let's see if I can find them. I have some of his work here. I know I'm digging through my drawer because I just thought about this. So he has a custom card. This is PBA bowling. So I got a bowling set from him, all time great. These are super thick, super high quality. These are really, really good. I don't know what the cost would be to print them out. I'm still working on them with design to make sure I can get them to him in a format. But if you were interested in having him print out a set, you can contact him. Let him know to contact me. I'll send him over the set, the cards, and he can get those printed and cut and delivered to you. Again, he'll have to let you know what the price is. Going to be dependent on how many players are in there. Super high quality stuff though, and it can save you time. This set took me, there was 92 pages. It took me a while to cut it out. I haven't cut cards in a while. I do it on the computer, and so it took a while. But I will put links in the description down below for his Facebook group, and then you can just, if you join it, or you can send him a message, Facebook Messenger, contact him about what you want. He's worked with me on this, and I've worked with him on some different things. He's a great guy. He does fantastic work. I can't recommend him enough. So if you're interested in that, you can have binders with the cards and the sheets ready to play, printed out, envelopes, and everything. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. So I really kind of like the quality of where this is at. Now, turning to tonight's game in the replay. Wrexham was promoted from League 2 to League 1. You guys know the story. They've been promoted 3 times in a row now. They went from the National League to 2 to 1 to the Championship. The first game of the season is against the Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe ended up coming in 5th place, and it was a battle down to the end with them for that promotion spot. They kind of fell off at the end, and it's like they ran out of gas. Wrexham did enough. The problem with this replay is going to be trying to replay Wrexham's record. Now their goal differential is great. It's almost a 2-1, so 67 goals scored, 34 allowed. So that's not the issue. But the problem is they had 27 wins. 17 of those wins were by 1 goal. 10 of those wins were 1-0. That's hard to replicate. It's hard to replicate in the card format. So they aren't a great defensive team. They're an average defensive team. They have good goaltending for the most part. When I think Okonkwo and Bishop, I think is the other one. 2 of them play. They're very good, and you'll see Okonkwo's card here soon. My experience with the game is typically a really good goalie with a bad defense still going to get beat. We'll see how this plays out. He's got a good card. He'll keep them in a lot of games, which they were. They just need that goal late. So that being said, we're going to get started with this one. Lots of information. If you have any questions, you can send me a message on Delphi Forum. You can send a comment in the video. If you like the content of the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Trying to get the word out. This game is growing. It's exciting. I love it. I love the people's comments. So it's a good time to play. Looking at the lineup. So Wrexham is going to go with, let's see how bad I can do the names. It's actually not too bad because they're English, most of them. O'Connell, Cleworth, O'Connor, Barnett, McLean, and Dobson, Cannon, Lee, Palmer, and Marriott. That'll be your starters with Okonkwo in goal. Wycombe's going to go with Hartridge, Grimer, Lowe, Harvey, Leahy, Backinson, Scowen, Sadlier, McCleary, and Kone. I'm going to call him Kone, with Bishop in goal. The average numbers for these teams. Wrexham is a 1.79 goals per game with this lineup, which is pretty good, but a 4.69 defense, so a little bit, right around average. Wycombe is a 1.54 goals per game, a 7.67 defense, so their defense is much better. Here's the big key to this one. In goal, Lukaku was at -6 with an 81 goal rating. So 1 to 80 is going to be a save. That's really good. Uh, he doesn't have a good counter range, so he punts the ball out 1 to 49. But that 81 will be good and tough to beat. The flip side of this, though, Wycombe started Bishop. Maybe that's where I got Bishop. I don't know. Okay, that's where I got Bishop. Anyways, he only started 2 games. He's a plus 12, 51. So a 50-50 chance with shots on target to go in. So he's bad, and he only played two games being bad, but that should help Wrexham in this game. All right, that being said, we'll go ahead and get everything ready to go. Like I normally do, as played lineups, as played subs. When the time for a sub comes up, this will turn yellow. You'll see when that's time to go there. This league, which I have to check really quick, the home possession is an 11. I didn't look at that before. So the home possession is 11. That's another thing about the large format cards, has that home possession number on there. So we'll start with that, 1 to 11 for the home team. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, the opening kickoff is going to go to Wycombe, and it's going to be taken away right away by Marriott with a potential shot against a 2. It's on target, and he scores. So just like that, first roll of the game, and the race course ground is jumping if they've gotten to their seat. Jack Marriott scores, and assist, no assist on that one. Wow. That didn't take long. Is McCleary? Yeah. Okay. That's it. So, opening kickoff on a 12. That is Wycombe. So the 12 goes to Wycombe, but it's a 73 on position 10, taken away against a 2. He beats that. His on rating is a 57, which is amazing. Plus 12, and plus 1393. He scores. Wrexham leads 1-0. I was on Google Maps today, and I was just looking at their stadium and look at Street View, and it's the Turf is the pub next door. They're jumping right now. Beer's flowing. Wrexham's ahead. Here we go. Wycombe gets a kickoff again. 3:17, foul 2, and that's a P. 8:77 P. 4:24. Shot by Harvey against a 3. That does get through, but it's off target. So Harvey goes off target for Wycombe. 67 -8 will be an aerial battle. That's Cleworth versus Hartridge. Hartridge wins that. Wycombe has the ball. 128 P. 635 P. 232 P. 833 P plus for Sadlier. Wycombe with it with the offensive advantage. 288 P plus 946 P plus 657. They still have it. They still have that advantage. Still in P plus. And 8. Sadlier is going to get on. So on the 11, it's going to be a corner kick. I use the plus minus rating, so he is a plus 3. On an odd number, that means it's a plus. An even number with an 11 will be a minus. That's a plus here. He's going to go plus 3, and they now get the plus minus advantage, and possession goes to 10. 10:28, offside Kone. Is it Kone or Cone? I'm going to say Kone. Wrexham ball. 142 P. 1040 shot by Kone against a 3, off target. So Wrexham got that goal. I watched a lot of their games last year, and there were a lot of times they sat back and they countered. They can be deadly on that, but they gave up a lot of possession in these games. 45, that'll be Wrexham's ball. 9, Palmer is going to go -1 on the corner. 4:24, shot by Barnett against a 2, and he's going to score. This could get ugly quick. So Barnett goes up against Sadlier. Sadlier's a 2, so he beats that. It is on target. The 84 plus 20 on the corner is going to be a goal, and it is 2-0 out of the gate here for Wrexham. Again, unassisted. So far, so good, though. Oh, man. 483 is a P. 483 is a P. 627. 627, shot by Backinson against a 9. That one stopped. Wrexham doesn't have it. It's an open play. 678, taken away by Backinson. 677 taken away by Dobson. Wrexham now does have the ball. 444p, 663p, 553p, 368, and there's a card. Low cards in the 10th minute for Wycombe. Wrexham will have the ball. 688p, 734, possible shot? No, it's out of the range. So that's a P. 486p, 452p, 874 is taken away by Lee. Elliot Lee with a takeaway. Wrexham has it. 254p, 677 taken away by Dobson. I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a new series coming on, and I know there's a lot of talk on our the Delphi forum about Liga MX. So the new series is Necaxa. What's her name? I forgot her name. She actress bought Necaxa, I think it was leading that, and they brought in Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney to help with them. So a new series on Hulu starts on the 11th. Be watching that. Be kind of interesting. Wrexham's ball. 748p, 743p. I'm going to have that name's going to be on my mind. What is her name? Oh my gosh. 624, shot by Backinson against a 4, off target. Backinson goes off target. That is going to be Wrexham's ball. Eva Longoria. There you go. That's what it is. 676, taken away by Backinson. 185p, 546p, 816, and a possible PK. No, it's not in the range. So sadly, it goes down in the box, but the ref doesn't call it. No VAR here, so so Wrexham gets away with that. 853p, 284p, 774 taken away by Scowen. Wycombe's ball taken back by O'Connell, and Wrexham gets it back. 533 P plus. So P plus is even more deadly with a 51 goalie out there, but they turn it right over. So Grimer gets it. Wycombe's with the ball. 6-0 shot by Backinson against a 4, and that one's off target. So they're giving up shots. Wrexham gave up shots, so they are. 78-38 is going to be Wrexham's ball. 532 P plus. They have possession. 383 still in P plus. 978, 166, 641. Nope, P plus. 754 P plus, 966 P plus, 522. No, it does not offside. They still have it. They still have a threatening here at low. Gets the turnover. 628. Shot by Backinson again against a 3. This one is on target but saved. Okonkwo makes his first save of the day. Backinson with 3 shots. 25 is an aerial battle, 1 versus 6. Oh, O'Connell's a 4 in the air. That's great. He's going to win all his battles. Wrexham with that 10-31. It's offside by Jack Marriott. The score in this game, real life, was 3-2. So there's going to be goals in this. Still plenty of goals in it. Still a lot of time. 436p, 281p, 1083p, 228p, 488, 454, 571, and a possible card. It is a card. McLean with the card. If you ever watched him play, McLean he plays on that border between rough and dirty. He gets a lot of cards, so he will pick up a yellow card here. One of many. He had 11 on the season. 637 P star for Wycombe. So they have possession, but taken away by Dobson. Wrexham with it, 768, and there's a card for Scowen. So the third card of the game already. Wrexham has it. 616, foul 5, P. 521, offside McLean. Wycombe has the ball. 131P, 1058P, 755, 858P. 575 is taken away by McLean. Wrexham with it. 531 is a P plus, so now they have that offensive advantage. Can they get a shot? No, doesn't look like it. Harvey picks up a card, so he gets that professional foul there. Gets the card, but it stops the P plus. 747 P, 184 taken away by O'Connell. 8 takeaways by Wrexham already. 277 given back to Grimer. Wycombe with the ball. 735 shot attempt by Scowen against a 0. That is off target. So Scowen goes off target there. And it's a 31, so Wrexham gets it. 4-14, foul 3, and a foul. Barnett fouled by Lowe. First foul of the game. That's interesting. 32 minutes in, first foul. Refs giving out more cards and fouls. 10, here we go. Marriott with a shot attempt against 13 is stopped. That would have been a goal if he doesn't stop it, though. 3:22, P-Star. 2:35, P-Star. 2:42, P-Star. 10:51, shot attempt, no, out of range. Still P-Star. 3:84, they still have possession. They're still in P-Star, but still in P-Star. 9:56, P-Star. 6:14, foul. Dobson is fouled by Leahy. Dobson, where are you? Fouled by Leahy. Free kick to Wrexham. Shot attempt by Palmer against a 16, and that one stopped. 10:73, taken away by Kone. Against a 0, that's off target. So they get their 7th shot off target. Aerial battle is going to be won by Scowen, and Wycombe has the ball. 9:66, P. 3:17, P. 8:42, that's a shot attempt by Lee against a 2, that's off target. So Lee gets their 3rd shot. It is off target. 48 is going to be an aerial battle, 9 versus 5. That's won by Palmer. Wrexham has it. 6:26 is a P plus with possession. 9:35, 1:25 down to a P star. Still with possession though. Shot attempt by Dobson against a 16. It stopped. Open play. 3:34 P. 8:43 P plus. Wrexham with possession here. 2:17 foul 4. Still in P plus. 2:42, 7:64, 5:42. Can they do anything before the half is up? 9:75 P plus. We have 5 minutes of stoppage time though, so there's a chance. 3:18 still in P plus. 5:47, 3:15. Shot attempt by O'Connor against a 12 and stopped. O'Connor's not the guy you want to take the shot there. Goes off target. No, it stopped, sorry. So we have open play. 8:38, P plus for Wycombe though. So they come back with possession. 8:67, 10:14 is a foul. Coney fouled by Palmer. Free kick to Wycombe. A couple minutes left here in the first half. 1:55 P. 5:35. Shot attempt by Leahy against a 4. That is off target. Off target, Wrexham's ball. 8:38. Shot by Lee against a 13 and stopped. 10:58 P. 9:46 P. 2:68 and a card for Grimer. 4th card of the first half. We're in the last minute of play here. 8:42 P. 7:56 and that'll end the half. So we end it there. So first half ends 2-0 Wrexham. 8 shots. And what I will say is that felt like kind of like a Wrexham half. They were not the better team in possession, not the better team in defense. So Wycombe gets 8 shots. They stop 5 of Wrexham, but the shots that Wrexham takes, they take 3, 2 on target, both of them scored. So they got that 2-0 lead, and really it's again, what's hard to replicate is the Wrexham magic, I called it. I played their replay last year, and it was hard. It struggled. What they're doing is just magic. That's all I can say. They've got the crowd behind them. They just have momentum. They have that feeling that they're going to win, and that goes a long way, especially when these games are close. So 2-0 right now. We'll see if they can hold on and keep it going. Wycombe's had chances though, so we'll go with that and see. Wrexham gets the ball to start the second half though. 1:27 P star. 3:82 P star. 4:18. Endurance check. He passes that, and that's a foul. 1 and a foul. Barnett fouled by Harvey. It's when you play 2 different styles. My Champions League is a different style than this. It's checking those endurance checks to see if people get subbed out, and I'm not doing that here. So I got to retrain my mind to make sure I do the right thing. That's a me problem, not a you problem. So free kick to Wrexham. 122 P plus. Let's take advantage of it. 238 P plus. There will be a sub when this play stops. P star. 385 P star. 387 P star. 1064. They got to do something. 437. 358. 245. They got a long possession and they get a corner out of it. So corner kick to Wrexham. And it's going to be the first sub of the game for Wycombe. And hold on 1 second. Okay, we're back. I had to make one update on something. So we got a change. Udo for Backinson. Udo is coming in for Backinson. He will come in the 51st minute. Backinson is out, and the first sub is done. Corner kick to Wrexham. 9:34. Shot attempt by Palmer against a 16. That's stopped. Sixth shot stop for Wycombe. 9:75 P. 5:32. He doesn't fail the endurance check. It's a shot attempt by Leahy against a 12, and it's stopped. So Wrexham gets the stop there. 8:71. Taken away by Sadlier. 7:58 P. 9:26 is an offside by Kone. Wrexham ball. 9:72 taken away by McCleary. 7:84 P. 3:23 P star. Wrexham goes in the P star. They have advantage. 6:41. Peanut wants to go out. 6:41 P star. 9:87 P star. 2:71 taken away by Grimer. Wycombe's ball. 5:32 shot by Leahy against a 5. It's off target. Leahy goes off target. It's going to be Wrexham's ball. 8:83 P. 3:25 P. 5:33 shot by Leahy again. This one gets through and it's off target. They are out shooting them by a wide margin. Aerial battle. 10 versus 7. Won by Wycombe. 6:18 foul 3 and a P. 8 Sadlier goes -1, so he's actually now a +2. Gets that number a little bit closer, still in Wycombe's advantage. 178 taken away by O'Connell. Got another sub coming up here soon. 155 P. 10, and Kone does fail the endurance check, so he will go -1. That's all I do is make them a -1 or -2 to the team plus minus number when they fail. 10-12 is the possible corner. It's not. It's stopped by Wrexham, and we have a sub. This is going to be Bartolo for Sadlier, which will be a good sub for Wrexham. First, you take off an offensive guy, and then you lose that +2. Bartolo gets +1 because it's after the 60th minute, so you lose 1 ultimately. That moves that back up to 11 because the visiting team, for me, has to be ahead by 2. And we have an open roll. Got everything? Open roll. 7:48, Cannon right away figures, goes -1 on the endurance check, so they lose it right back. 7:48 P, 9:64 P, 5:68 Leahy with a card, and he will pick that up. That's their 5th card of the game. 4:73 taken away by Harvey. Wycombe's ball. 3:61 P, 5:71 taken away by Leahy. 8:56 P, and a sub for Wrexham. Palmer's going to come out. It's going to be Fletcher for Palmer. This is kind of cool here. So Fletcher for Palmer. In the 67th minute, he's going to go +1. Palmer comes out. He was already a -1, so that's what I wasn't doing. Sure. Palmer. Good. Okay. So Fletcher is +1. Palmer was -1. So they gained 2, and they even that number up. Fletcher on the season, 2 starts, 38 games that he subbed. So he is the definition of the super sub. He's got 67 offensive rating. He was great. Not back this year, but 38 games as a sub. So he plays almost every game as a sub. He comes onto the pitch, and it's open play. This is 155p, 384p, 757p, 617. Shot by Hartridge against a 5. That does get through, but it's off target. They'll let him take shots all day. He's a 1 and minus 50. Wrexham with the ball. 185. They have not taken a shot yet this half. 185p, 161p, 445p, 558p, 135p, 847. Not much happening right now. 952. There's a shot by Fletcher, though, against a 12 off target. So Fletcher gets their first shot of the second half. Takes them 25 minutes. He goes off target. It's Wycombe's ball. Just checking some numbers here. So make sure I'm good. Yep. Wycombe's ball. 132p, 938p, 1047. Shot by Kone against a 5. That's off target. So they give up shots. They're giving up a lot of off target shots, so they're okay with that. 33 is going to be Wrexham's ball. 1086p, 663p, 225. P plus. Wycombe with the offensive advantage, but it's turned over right away. Cleworth with the takeaway. 453p, 648p, 165p, 525 is a foul 1. That's a foul. Leahy fouled by O'Connell. Free kick to Wycombe. 674, taken away by Dobson. Wrexham back with it. 865p, 136p, 677p, 921 is a possible offside. No, not in the range. That's a P. 114 is a foul. O'Connell is fouled by Udo. Free kick to Wrexham. 613 is a P. 947, shot by Fletcher against a 9. That one is on target, but saved. So Fletcher's come in, already 2 shots. That one is on target. It's a 15, which is going to be Wycombe's ball. 963p, 158p. 913 is a foul. Fletcher is fouled by Harvey. Harvey, we got a sub coming up here soon. 2 subs soon. 617, foul 4 is a P. 282, P. 763, P. 655, P. 378, P. And there's the subs. 2 subs are going to be coming in for Wrexham. Cannon and Marriott are coming out. George Evans is coming in. And Sam Dalby is coming in. So they come in the 76th minute. Those get +2 for each. Cannon was a -1 as well. So they're going to get a really nice plus-minus advantage here. Evans and Dalby. So they get 2 each. And then Evans, his -1's taken away. So they go to +5. They now have the plus-minus advantage. So 1 to 12 possession for Wrexham. Let's see if they can take advantage. They need another goal. Dobson on the roll here is going to get a card. So Dobson cards in the 76th minute. 318, foul 1, and a foul low, followed by O'Connor. Free kick to Wycombe. 13 to go in regulation here. 586, P. 541, P plus. Wycombe with it. 638, shot by Udo against a 1. That is on target, but saved. Nice. Okay, so Udo gets the shot on target. It's a 63 plus 10, 73, but Okonkwo's at an 81. So you need an 81 to beat him. That's not going to beat him, not today. Shot on target is saved. 63, 74 is the number, and that's normal. Aerial battle won by Wrexham. That's nice. So that's going to be their advantage this year. 513 is a P. 544, P. 584, that is Leahy, passes the endurance check. Still a P. 426, shot by Harvey against a 4, and that's off target as well. Wrexham's ball. 10. Dalby is going to go +2 more, so he's a +4 now. Corner kick, +4 for him. Get a shot. 771, taken away by Scowen. 925, shot by McCleary against a 4 off target. He's got a +24, so that's the guy you don't want getting shots. But it's off target, so that's going to be Wrexham's ball. 162p, 783p, 957p, 846p. That's them. 846 is a P star. They are now at 1 to 12. So P star for Wrexham. 566, 417, foul 2, and a foul. Barnett fouled by McCleary. Barnett fouled by McCleary. Where are you? There you are. Free kick. 125 P star. 5 minutes to go, and there's a sub. So we're going to do those subs. No, I didn't miss that. Okay. Harvey and McCleary are coming out. And coming in is going to be Pattenden and Vokes. Sam Vokes. I don't remember where he played. Oh, my. Okay, hold on. +2 on each. And Harvey and McCleary are coming out. McCleary and Harvey. So they go +4 there. Let's take a look really quick at Sam Vokes' card. He subbed in 7 games and scored 2 goals for an offensive rating of 375. That's really good. That's really good. That might be the best card that I think I've seen. So there are 5 minutes plus stoppage time left. It's 2-0. And you really don't want to roll a 9 on the other team because the shot range is huge and he's probably going to score. So we got some drama. They still got a 2-goal lead, but that's going to be tight. So P star for Wrexham. 137 P star, 1076 P star, 516, foul 2, and a foul. McLean is fouled by Lowe. So one thing in this game, I haven't mentioned it, is it has a variable timing mechanism. So not every X amount of rolls is a minute. On a possession roll of 1 to 4 and 18 to 20, a minute will go. Otherwise, it's not. So there could be a long time without time going, or it could go very quick, like it does in soccer. So a lot of action or not much action. It works out to about 35% of the rolls end up being a minute. So we still got some rolls to go here. 331 P. 514 is the foul. McLean fouled by Udo. The crowd is watching that clock, hoping that it will start ticking. I'm watching that clock, hoping it'll ticking. 313, another foul. O'Connor fouled by Vokes. Another free kick. 10-14. Fouls are coming now. That's a P. 9:55. Shot by Fletcher against a 0. Off target. Fletcher goes off target again. 100 on that roll, too. Aerial battle. 5 versus 7. Won by Wrexham. So far doing a good job, but the clock is not moving. 4:48 P. 6:26 P plus. They have possession. 8:46 P star now. 988, no, P star. 1021, still in P star. 266, P star. 887. Keep the ball and keep it away from them. 185, 746. They're doing a good job of that. 544, P star. 347. Just don't give it up. 786, P star. 912, and a corner. So they work it out for a corner, which will bring in the last sub for Wrexham. Elliot Lee's coming out. And Revan's coming in. Sebastian Revan in the 88th minute for Elliot Lee. Okay, 88th minute, corner kick to Wrexham, 565p. Man, the offense rating right now for Wycombe is a 49. I have not seen that before. That's good. 577 taken away by Leahy. 286p, 742p, 128p, 922. Shot by Vokes against a 0 off target. Oh my. So Vokes gets the shot. It goes off target. It's an 88, which would have been a goal. And that's won by Wrexham. 317p, 655p. Come on, clock. 987. He doesn't have anything in his IS range, so that's a P. 337p. 1. O'Connell goes -1 on the corner. 1021 P star. The clock is being very stubborn. 566 P star. 115 foul 4. P star. It probably feels like it would at the game. It's like, come on, clock. 921 possible PK. No, in the PK range, but the 1 to 35 it's stopped by Wycombe. That would have made it 3-0. Still P star though. 136 P star. We go to stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time. 747 P star, 677 P star, 652 P star, 1066. We're almost there. They're doing a good job keeping possession. 313 and a foul. O'Connor's fouled by Scowen. Free kick. 1 more minute and it ends. 887p. And that will do it. So they survived that. That could have been an ugly finish. But no, they survived. So that is it for the game 1 of the season. Wrexham end up taking 6 shots in the game. Fletcher took 3 of them off the bench. 6 shots. The first 2 are on target. The first 2 scored. But you see where the issue is. That's kind of how they are. They gave up 16 shots. So Wycombe was the better team. They set more shot stops, more shots, more takeaways. They just were off target, and that's what Wrexham's going to rely upon. So that will do it for Friday Night Football episode 17. The final here is Wrexham 2, Wycombe 0. I will put links down below for the Facebook forum for Chris White. And I'll put a link to my website that I created, although you can get it from the Delphi forum, so I'll put those in there below as well. But that is it. Again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for liking. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe this weekend. Enjoy some football. Enjoy some soccer, because there's going to be a lot of it on 1 week before the Premier League starts. But there's plenty of good stuff on to watch. Stay cool, and I'll catch you next week on Friday Night Football. Everyone have a good night.